What is up, guys? PeRiiME Skylanders here, and today I have for you guys a fun video that I'd make for you guys, which is the Evolution of Hood Sickle. We're going to see 4 different forms of Hood Sickle ever since his debut in Trap Team, and then now his soon-to-be debut in Imagineers. So let's go ahead and jump right on to his present day of Trap Team. So now, as you guys can see here is Hood Sickle in-game in Trap Team. As you guys can see, his hat, gloves, and his whole body's kind of cartoony, not really detailed pulled out. As you guys can tell, he also has a one-bladed scythe, and then the scythe is kind of made out of pink glowing, basically like kind of undead substances. I can't say the word. And his attacks here, where he could dash, and the more he dashed, the more ghosts he would get, and then another attack would be he would swing his scythe, and the more ghost he had around him, the more damage he did. Moving on to the second form we saw him in. Right here is Evolved Hood Sickle. So after you did his quest in Trap Team, you would get this version of Hood Sickle, which basically he's got kind of a blue mask around his eyes. His whole color scheme went to kind of brown, green, kind of like a Robin Hood kind of feel. But like a band, so basically he turned to the feel of like a bandit now, which looks really good, and he still has the exact same scythe and stuff, and the same skulls and everything. So now, we are moving to 2015, where he made his debut in Superchargers, but not as a playable character, but a character you could race. You could, race against in Superchargers. So here is Hood Sickle. Now you guys can tell a very big difference with him. His hood itself got shrunk and squished down a lot, as you guys can tell. And you can see he's back to his standard form, not his evolved form. And he looks still cartoony and drawn out, but if you can look at his shoulder, at the skulls, they definitely do not look as good as they did in his debut in Trap Team. A very big note that they changed was actually his eyes and voice. So as you guys can see in this picture here, his eyes are actually pink, and when he in his very first game he was in, his eyes were white. So they actually changed that up. And his voice, it was a completely different voice. And Trap Team, it's got a definitely ghoulish sound to it. It's really hard to explain. Here he kind of has a plain, generic, deep voice that took it. So very interesting, and then you can actually see his own personal vehicle with skulls all around it. Now, moving on to his final form is his Imaginator form, where he is actually a toy and not just a cartoon drawn character. Now, as we can see him in his final form, his skulls are back as his original one. The purple is back on his arms, the little golden bracelets are back. The regular colored boots, regular colored leg guards, they're all back. But some major differences. His hood and hands are all detailed. As you guys can see, you guys can actually see some detail to them. They're not just kind of like a solid black color as it was in game. Now, something that he's changed from all 3 games, his eyes have gone from white to pink to now red and orange, which looks very menacing. And the most significant change is he actually is in the dark element now. So in the first 3 games, or the first 2 games, he was undead Skylander. Now, him becoming a sensei, he is now a part of the dark element. And as the final change, his ghostly purple scythe has actually been taken out, added another blade to the other end, and the ghost part is gone, and they just added just steel, basically. So now he's got a double-bladed scythe, and he's a sensei of the Sentinel class. So that right there, ladies and gents, is the evolution of Hood Sickle. As you guys can see, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, let's hit a like. We've seen 4 evolutions of Hood Sickle, so let's go ahead and hit 4 likes. If you guys want to check out my social media, that's all down in the description below. Don't forget to keep it premium is a cool little outro I like to say. you guys can, yeah, do all those other cool things you guys do. And yeah, I'll see you guys back for another video. Hope you guys did enjoy this. And let me know your thoughts on Hood Sickle. Which form was your favorite out of the 4? Did you like Trap Team Evolved, Superchargers, or Imaginators? Let me know down below. Thank you guys.